that one. Let's see if that one starts working. There we go. Now you should be able to hear me talk. Hi, Scampy. No, you hadn't missed me, my friend. I'm here. Now we've got to talk about game audio. So if you've got me audio back, give me a thumbs up or a like. But yeah, you can hear me now. Excellent. Now we've got to get the truck audio started. I think that's going to come out through desktop audio, but I'm not entirely sure. Could be video capture device, could be audio input capture is probably going to be the one. So let me just spin this back over here. Hit that to the right. Then we've got to find out where the game actually ditched us to. See, because it just had a right nightmare. It didn't like it at all what happened there. So let's see if we can get that back up and running. You should have heard a click if that was right. I've had to open a window because it's roasting cookie night in here. And then we'll go. We'll try it. Now you've got to see it loading up. Oh, it's been a nightmare. No, it isn't. It's all fun of the fair. No drama. Now you should be able to hear crickets and things. At least the truck didn't crash. It's not available for the PS5, I'm afraid. It's only a... They might do, though. That's a good question. I think it's only a PC thing. Can you hear the truck engine, chaps? Can you hear the engine revving? No, you won't be able to, and I can see why. Just bear with me one tickety bob. I just need to go to the right screen. My mouse over there. Audio input capture. It's that one, isn't it? That one there. I think. Then I need to pull that down a bit. And then we need to go back to the audio world. Oh, that's not very good. Not very good at all. I'm not enjoying this. This is not fun. Because the headphone is way out of the way. Pop that back up to there. Let's see if that makes any difference. There we go. Now we should have it. Oh, now I'll tell you one game. You would really probably dig. There is a truck and a car game. It's what's it called? Hang on. I own it. Let's just bring it up on screen. It's over here. You'll be able to see it out the right hand window, but it needs to be bigger, I think. Said the nun to the vicar. This one. Find my mouse. Can't find my mouse. That's the problem I've got. Too many screens. Mouse effed off somewhere else. That's the one I want. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to remember the name of something. I can't remember it. I think it's on the PlayStation, not on my PC. So it's not going to work for me anyway. It's a game called... Oh, I can't remember. No, brain's not going to have it. Let's get on with this driving. Oh, hang on a second. Steering wheel is not configured correctly. We're having a right disaster here. Now steering wheel's working. Here we go. SnowRunner is what it's called. On the PS4, PS5. SnowRunner. Let's get this delivery finished off. 200 mile. It says we're going to finish at 11:02, 16 minutes time. Now there's another version of SnowRunner. I think it's called MudRunner. It's opposite computer firm computer game manufacturers made a game called SnowRunner, and then MudRunner came first, I think. That's what happens when you're reading the chat on your phone and not looking where you're going. Dealing me, I need to get this delivery finished, don't I? It's turning into a right load of fun, this. Don't read the chat. Don't text and drive. That's what they say. Need a drink. Got a sweat on. My truck's absolutely mullered. It's not a great example to give you guys of... Oh. Yeah, engine malfunction, visit service soon. This is the scene of the first accident where it tripped out, so let's see if we can get round this again. Madrid that way. I've got MudRunner for the PS4. I've never installed it on the PS5, but I bet it's decent. Yeah, don't text and drive. Absolutely. They don't visually represent the damage, which is good. The truck still looks okay as far as I'm aware. Badajoz. Bandajos. Don't know how to say that. I know it's not a J, it's a H, isn't it? Bandajo. Sounds a bit too like a similar Mexican word. How much damage have I actually got? 32%. Probably not going to earn the 139k now because I've damaged the trailer. The bizarre thing is I don't need my glasses to drive this game, but you'd say I do by the state of the truck. Everything's within my visual range, so nothing's blurry. Did you see that car pull out on me then? I mean, oh. Oh, I crashed into that truck that we went past. Oh, this is a nightmare. Just want to get this journey finished now. 3 hours 52, 180 miles. It was always fine when there wasn't audio, he says. They've managed to catch up with us, those British tourists in that camper van. Looking for my mirror on the right hand side. Oh, looks good. I don't think there's three. to be honest. I think we've barely got 2 left. One of them I'm using to steer with. Oh, we got cranes up above the streets and houses. Rainbow flying high. No, there's cranes above the hills there, just then in the distance. What's going to be round the corner? Some large city under construction. It says we've only driven 138 kilometres. I know we've done a shed load more than that. But the engine noise is really loud. I wonder if they changed something in the game when they updated it. Probably. 3 hours, 9 minutes left to delivery. It says 10 minutes. Let's get this nailed off. My thoughts on the new 7 cars? Well, I asked on my little Widowmaker forum, as I have an engine malfunction, does 7 new cars make a great update? The 7 cars that there are, I need to just remind myself, there's a new Porsche, isn't there, a 22 GR3. I generally think that's worth it, and it's going to make a few people think about what's going to happen, but they're going to change the BOP with the update because of introducing this new car. So no, we're not doing Bongle impressions. I realised that as soon as I said it where this was going to go. However, because I've seen that Rod, Jane and Freddie, I have. So they're going to update the BOP because they're introducing a new GR3 car. So anything that you had in mind as to what was a fast GR3 is going to change because of this new car. Are they going to make it as good as the current GR3 Porsche 911 in the game, the RSR? Or is it going to be worse? Or is it going to be the same? Is it going to be intrinsically the same car with exactly the same performance? Yes. Now, again, there's a couple of things, isn't there? There's the Demon as well. Even though the Demon's just a road car, I think that's going to be fun, because if it's Scat Pack type Demon, that's going to be decent. That's going to be a nice little car to brag about with. Remind me, what else is there? I can't really use my phone to have a look at this minute in time to remind myself. The LFA. Now, if the LFA is an invite car, that'll be interesting, because it's Lexus, isn't it? I just whacked the trailer on something as I went through there. The LFA is going to be interesting, because isn't the LFA got an electric hybrid sort of setup, and it's extremely quick? Yeah, now the plan is to go to Spa and do a month of Spa grinding, because I really want to try and get every car bought. So I'm going to need about another 100 million, I reckon, to buy all the cars I need. Engine malfunction, 7 minutes remaining. Now, is that a Merc 190 Evo 2, as in... Oh, I've just hit a post, 33% damage. Oh my lord. This is not looking good for the last run-in. Oh Christ. Merc 190 Evo 2. Spa Olympics. Well, yeah. The idea was to do a GR1, GR2 Spa. Oh, why is that car brake checking me? Another 5 grand, 2 grand fine. Christ alive. It's going to cost a fair whack to repair this truck, you know. The Merc 190 should be tidy. But won't that go up against the Sierra, if that's what I'm thinking it is? I can't remember. I need to see the picture. Bear with me. We'll get to this 5 minutes and we're going to have a chat about that. But here's the thing, and my question, 69, 68 or 70? Yeah, well, again, I think they have to bring that in because of our American audience. They love those kind of games, and that's 2 for them this update, but only 2. And that's where I'm saying just 7 cars make a great update. I think there's got to be something more. Absolutely, well, I am. I think it's going to cost more than the 139k that I'm going to earn. But I've earned nearly $1 million in revenue from my other drivers. We're pulling off here. 4 minutes remaining. And we can't just... Oh, not this junction, next junction. Oh, my Lord. We can't just pull up and make this delivery. We've got to go and get this truck repaired. There's no DTM, as in that Merc 190 Evo 2 isn't the 80s Merc 190. Am I misunderstanding what you're saying? I need to go and look at the image again. It's been an hour or 2 since I've looked at it. In fact, I'll bring it up on the screen and we'll have a chat about it. I'll bring the image to the screen. Three minutes remaining. It says 63 kilometers. Christ alive, we're gonna... Oh, we got a road wreck. What we got going on here? We'll have a rubberneck. Let's see what's going on. I've got speeding fine. Let's see what's going on. What we got? Fire crews in attendance. That's an airport fire engine. Oh, it's a wreck and fire. Happy days. This truck's dying on its arse. My ability to drive truck, read text, and remember what's going on with cars is just... Oh, truck failure. Engine's cut off. We've got good cell reception though, according to my sat nav. Oh, we're going through this one. Gonna fly through here. 41 mile an hour through the toll. 24 miles to go. 2 minutes according to the game to finish. There's a bit of roadworks going on there. 1 minute remaining, which is just 11 PM. We're beating the original time by some hour. Uh-oh. Big truck. Made the right choice there. Oh, there's debris on the inside of the road there. Waste bags. Fourth gear doesn't work. Destination ahead. I was hoping to get another of these done tonight, but I guess we're not going to. But it is the end for this truck. It's going to get retired. New city discovered. That's all well and good. Dive down up here. And then we've got to do a demonstration of parking, haven't we? And then I'll get back to the image of the 5 cars. 7 cars. 7 cars. It's a 7-car update. That's what makes it great. No, it's not. We need a track. Oh my lord, giddy on. Oh dear. I touched the brakes and the back end just steered in. Oh, and he's pulling out on the roundabout on me. Oh my lord. It's getting worse. Nobody cares. No DTM race cars. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? I saw somebody make a comment today about liking to see all these cars in race liveries, but I don't think they're going to suit race liveries. There's no DTM, there's no Aussie touring cars, is there? Massive chunk of the game missing. There's no NASCARs per se. Here we go, NS Oil, one Rex truck. Where we got to park this? This is our destination at the oil refinery. Nobody's interested. My audience is 100% Gran Turismo. Here we go. Are we going to choose the difficult one? Let's choose the difficult one. We just got to back it in there. It's not hard. As I swing round, I'll show you the point it's got to go on. Oh, engine's quit. You can see it in front of us now, that box on the floor there. We've got to park it in there. We'll do that. Easy money. Not difficult at all. Just driving a straight line now. There we go. Get that trailer up and done. The hardest thing is the fact the engine keeps cutting out. Here we go. Anybody know how to back a trailer? My trailer didn't swing round in time, look. I've missed the hole, said the nun to the vicar. No, we're not. We're in. There we go. We've gone green. Done. Happy days. Good work. Not excellent. Damage penalty -7 grand. So we got 112. Continue. Back to drive. Click on map. And we've got to take this to a town somewhere and get this repaired, because I don't think it will let me quick travel. Let's try and quick travel to a big town, Badajoz. Your truck is in no condition. Call for assistance. Okay, we're gonna have to call for assistance. Press F7, F6, F7. There we go. Visit service station immediately. Total service. Yes, that's fine. When we get to service, let's see how much this is going to cost us to repair this blooming thing. I wasn't expecting a new car company. I genuinely wasn't. Here we go. Were you expecting a new car company? Because I didn't think that was on the cards at all. Cadillac would be great because you can bring a new Le Mans racer back, but why is this? Oh, service. There we go. I was only going to cost us 37 grand. Happy days. There it is, all done. Right. I'm going to very quickly kick out of this, and if we want to have a chat about it, let's have a chat about it, because I think it's worthwhile doing that whilst we're on, have a bit of a live, and we can actually have that discussion, can't we? And if you're interested, we can carry it on. So let me bring this over here so that we can see what's going on, and you can see what I can see, and vice versa. So if I put on this one, That's better. That's a better screen for you to see, isn't it? Then I'll bring up this. That's over here. And then I can put my Euro Truck screeny back on, my Gran Turismo screeny stuff back on, as we're going to talk about it, can't I? Might as well. There it is. Just F about while we do this. Well, we might as well put some on. Let's advertise the latest video. Why not? There it is. So if we're talking that, then if we're talking Facebook or GT7 latest update, and go pictures, images. Are we going to see an image of 7 cars? Has it got here yet? Update 1.40. No, 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 no. GT Planet then. Why won't it do that? .38 GT Planet big November update. Here we go. This is the bad boy, isn't it? We've run into problems. Why would it run into problems? Because we're just trying to talk about it, aren't we? I just want to see the image, for God's sake. Absolutely ridiculous. Here we go. So this is it, isn't it? We're not going to see it. It's best on my Facebook because I've already put it on there, haven't I? I don't know why it's coming up with that, but here we go. No, 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 no. Trying to do it faster than... Can't do it like I can on my phone. Why haven't we just got an image from the latest update? Why can't I blooming see that? Here we go. Do it this way. Leave. Here we go. This bad boy. Right. You should be able to see that. So we've got the Lexus LFA. Not really bothered about that. Nismo 400R. Well, it's just another one of the cars, isn't it? No really special. Not really special. 68 Dodge Charger. They have to bring that because our American audience want it. The Toyota Crown, well, yeah, I don't know why we want that. Tesla 3. And where's this Merc Evo you're talking about then? Where's this Merc Evo? 190 Evo 2. Is that this, the Toyota Crown that we're talking about? This in the bottom left-hand corner, top right, top left-hand corner. Is that what people think's a Merc Evo? This one here. Has this dude got it wrong? This guy. The American audience. So where's Kaz's? It wasn't Kaz, it was Nenkai, wasn't it? Dodge Lexus LFA. Mercedes-Benz 190e 91. It is. That is then the Mercedes-Benz to go along with the Sierra. So we're going to have an absolutely epic Sierra then. A Sierra battle. Happy days then. So if that's a 190e, it will be able to go up against the Sierra. And that'll make it epic. But I really can't be asked with the Nismo. I think that's just another car we've already got. The Dodge Charger we have to have. I think that's great. The Nismo, the Demon's good. The LFA being missing from the game is just sacrilege. The Porsche is going to make the bot really interesting, and you can keep the Tesla for me because I'm not interested. You got black by an NCAR. Why would you get blocked by an NCAR? I don't use Twitter, it's a waste of time and space. Or X, sorry. X, as it's called. Anything promoted by Chris Moyles can go and... yeah, not really interested. How'd you get blocked by an NCAR? Wow. Yeah, you do really need to, pal, because your information's junk normally. Shaping the biggest update we've had so far may or not be a direct response, but they've been cooking. As I said, does 7 cars make a great update? I really don't think it does. But hey ho. I really don't think 7 cars makes a great update. I'll keep repeating that. There's got to be more. But you know as well as I do, I absolutely love this game. Gran Turismo absolutely rocks. It is one of the best car games out there. It has been for a long time. And I just don't see any other game really beating it, to be honest. Yeah, and I guess they don't ever tell us the bits, do they? When it comes down to what they release with the game, they're not. You know, there's going to be 1 or 2 new menu books, car collection menu books, that's going to give you 2 engine tickets, or maybe 1 engine ticket and another 6-star. You know that's going to be in there. There's going to be a dozen scapes, a new track. Now, there's been so much rubbish about a new track coming. I'd like there to be. People keep saying Monaco because they've seen code for Monaco. The Canadian track, Montreal. Yeah, I'm hoping for an endurance race or 2. I really dig. You all know how much I enjoy the human comedy, and just how good it is to play with the top 10 stars on that. I really dig that. That is a challenge for me. I've done so many videos on it. I've put so many hours into that I've been trying again this week to have a quiet time. Engine swaps will get updated. Yes, they will. Absolutely. Yeah. People have been talking about wanting to bring Sophie back, but I can give you my point of view on Sophie if you really want it. If you've watched my videos, you'll know Sophie's really beatable. And I believe Sophie is just a rehash of what they had in GT5 for the Group A races, where you did remote racing and you told the guy to go faster and drive harder, and when he drove faster he put a smiley face on. When he drove harder and make more overtakes he had an angry face. Then when you told him to slow down he had a sad face, and if he was driving poorly he'd get a sad face. And that's all I see what you've got with Sophie. They've just rehashed it and call it really intelligent AI, when to be honest they're not. They used to overtake you on the inside coming to a corner, you used to block him out. If they went round the outside, you just ran a line and they ended up in the gravel trap, especially at Spoon. But Daytona 24. Yeah, that kind of race would be good, wouldn't it? If they, a lot of people disagree with me about this, but there's a couple of tracks that they're missing to make a really good series. So if you're talking USA, I'd say they're missing the track down in southern Florida, the IMSA track. It works on the 12-hour series for IMSA. Come on. My brain is useless. Come on. What's your brain? Why doesn't it work? It's an old Air Force base in the middle of nowhere. If I just bring up a Sebring. That's exactly right, Hugh. Sebring. You said it as I did. Sebring is as flat as a pancake, nothing of a track, but it's got massive history. It is one of the fastest circuits out there. It's all concrete, or it was all concrete the last time I looked at it. It it genuinely is an old runway. It's it's got stacks of history. It's a massive event. It starts the series. It ends the series over there. It's great, but it isn't in many games. And to get the licensing for that would be really quite difficult. I know I'm on their Facebook page, and I see all sorts of discussions about it, but it is out there for games. Completely agree, Scampy. Get some sort of racing for that sort of credits. Make people play it. Make people grind it. Get to enjoy and love the game, because you don't have to hate the game to grind it. You really don't. And I know there's people out there that do hate the game because they had to grind it, and you shouldn't have to. But regardless, in terms of um, other tracks in the USA, there's there's my brain's just dying, folks. Just bear with me a second. It's up here somewhere. Sonoma County Raceway, and it's Sonoma. I can't remember. It used to be called something else, but that is an absolutely epic raceway circuit for road cars, NASCARs, for a drag strip. Lime Rock, it's easily done, isn't it? Lime Rock's in that other race game. My brain is useless. iRacing. Lime Rock's in iRacing. I've driven there a number of times. Very short track, but it will produce really good competitive racing. But I don't think this game needs to compete with iRacing. I think it needs new stuff. Miami Street Circuit, Chicago Street Circuit. Yep, you've got Vegas. You've got Vegas Speedway. There's all sorts of tracks that they could bring in. But what we don't know is where they're going and what they're doing. You know, if you talk about F1 ring tracks, there's Hungaroring. There's Hungaroring was in the movie. But if we're going to talk fantasy tracks that they've already brought in, I'd really love to talk about fantasy tracks. Some of the tracks that they've already got in the game that really shouldn't. They ruin Grand Valley for me in my thought process. Grand Valley in my head is not the Grand Valley we've got today. It wasn't perched on a cliff in the middle of California. It was, I say in the middle of California on the coast. It didn't look or feel like this track. And I hate to say it, but people keep saying bringing back old tracks. If they're going to bring them back redesigned and break the memory of what we have, I don't really think I want them. I'd rather have real tracks. Japanese tracks, yeah. Mm. We've got Bathurst. I'd like Phillip Island. And I don't think they should bring motorbikes to the game. It's never been motorbikes. But if we were to talk about other international circuits, Macau is one that would bring... Oh, the racing at Macau would be awesome. There's a couple of German tracks we should think about. Hockenheim, absolute classic. I mean, that's on Rennsport, and I really enjoy it. But I've been racing Hockenheim for many years on games, many years, and there's some good stuff on there. What else have we got? Silverstone. We haven't mentioned Silverstone, have we? Silverstone, down here near Oxford, Bicester. It's over this way. Brackley. It's near Brackley. Can't remember where it is. Just type it in, you knobhead. It wasn't far away. Silverstone, great track. Absolutely great track. Yeah, Phillip Island is. Absolutely it is. But Silverstone's got multiple circuits. It's even got kart tracks. It's got other small race tracks. It's a motorsport park. You know, there's the rally layout in the middle of there that they use. They could do another track like they've got at Barcelona. Barcelona's got one of these rally tracks on. You've got the concrete bit and then the dirt bit. They've been doing rally stages at Silverstone for years. But even before they changed the circuit, because the circuit used to go down here, didn't it, in a straight line, bend a little bit, and it used to go around there, then it used to come round and go around here. Priory was the old corner. Yeah. And now they make it go around there. Can't even continue the old track, I don't think. Yeah, because the old track used to sweep through that grandstand. But there's another little test track down there. Looks like a little drifting circuit, to be honest, with a circle. But Silverstone, great circuit. Yeah, so Alton Park, Donington. Yeah, you're mentioning all the classics. Now, if we're talking DTM, because I do like a bit of DTM, there's some stunning German. Oschersleben, great track. There's a couple of city tracks. I mean, they've got this Birmingham Super Prix, which I'm always a big shouter of. But old tracks from the game, like London, Rome, they were two good ones I remember. Oh man, I could get on my high horse about them all day. But you know what it's like, fellas. We're not gonna know till Thursday. Normally tomorrow he'll Le Mans Bugatti. Yeah, well that's there, isn't it? I mean, genuinely, folks, Bugatti's there. You can see it on the circuit just there. That's Bugatti. They could make that part of the circuit and just add another track. There's also another little karting track round down there, look. Middle of the, I don't know if you can see it, I've got a tiny mouse cursor there, but there's a karting track there. I probably should open that in a different program. Makes it easier to see if you can zoom on it, etc. There we go. I've just put a blue streak across it. There's a little karting track there. But your Bugatti circuit is there, isn't it? There. That would be so easy to add to the game because they've already done it once. They just have to do the rest. But hey ho, I don't know. So going back to the 7 cars then. Yeah, the Merc-Benz 190. Get a body kit on that. Stuff it up against the Subaru, the Sierra, and you've got a decent car. The Evo 291. We've got another Mitzi. Which one is that? Is that one there? Lexus LFA is that one. Dodge Charger Demon is that one. The Nismo is that one. The Porsche is that one. The Tesla 3, it's got to be that one. Which ones? That's got to be the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is the 16 Evo. That's just the long name, isn't it? I'm just talking about the same thing. Confusing myself. Yeah. It's the Merc Benz. Let's why is that frozen? Yeah. I'll have one of them tomorrow. It's in my brain is an absolute waste of space. I need visual prompts with everything because my brain just doesn't. I think it's bad when I'm racing, but put me under pressure for something I can barely remember. I've got blooming Parkinson's, I guarantee. It wasn't so long ago, mate, that it was in that, but it's in another game. Something 2 and something 3. When the game went to number 3, it was absolutely rubbish. Number 2 was the best one. I've got something called Motorsport in my head, but it's wrong. Project Cars 2. Project Cars 2 it's in. And the Bugatti track is actually really quite tough because it's got some constant speed out corners in and you can't accelerate through them. You have to hold the speed through the corner or you just wash straight out to the right hand side. It's a really tough little track, or it was in my experience, but this thing is an absolute beast. Why wouldn't you want one? It's whether it gets to keep that rear spoiler in the game, I don't know. But you know me, high level rear wing with 20M plates. But we're not going to be allowed to do that, I don't think. It's a stunner, absolute stunner. Lovely wheels. But it doesn't look like that in the image, does it? Look, that's not that. Surely it's not got the rear wing on it. But he's definitely put it there. There. Can I just not see it in that image? Or am I? Where's the rear wing? I just can't see it. Is it probably better on my image, is it? Did I post it on Facebook so it's a bit bigger? Can I go back to my Facebook image? See, I don't reckon that there. What's the best way to do this? Is the best way to do this to do this? There's no rear wing on that bad boy. So they did a right little bit of cheeky devil work there to make that difficult to zoom in on. See, that's the Tesla 3. It's a bag of spanners, that thing. You know my opinion on them. The Demon's there, the Challenger's there, easy. That's the Nismo. That's got to be the Porsche because of its fat bum. You can see that, the bumps in the roof, and that's got to be the LFA. So that thing is just one of, you'll get 4 images of the car, won't you? You'll get it to get the base car, you'll get the one with the splitters added, you'll then get the rear wing, and that'll just be the base model. They've done that really, it's quite tricky. But are we seeing this from Enkai or from Kaz? Where's Kaz's image? Does Kaz post it on Facebook or does Kaz post it on Twitter? What's his full name? Kazuhiro, whatever it is. Come on, fellas, help me out. My brain's dead. Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is 800 horsepower plus. It'll probably have a engine swap as well, straight off the bat. What's his name? I hate this chat on the top of Bing. It does my head in. How'd you get rid of the damn thing? Go away. Get out of it. It's difficult doing a live chat with no brain power to do it with. There he is. Kazunori Yamanouchi. That's him. And I'm guessing he doesn't post as that. Why would it do that? So GT Planet posted it, Try posted it, lots of people posted it. GT Planet. But the Gran Turismo 7 official page, which never comes up because you get all these juniors first, don't you? There's Kaz. And revealed the biggest ever vehicle content. So Kazunori Yamanouchi has teased a big update is coming. No, it didn't. Nenkai didn't he? Oh, there he is. A big update is coming next week. That's Kaz Yamanouchi. So it's on Twitter. It's on Twitter. It's on X, sorry. X. There's a better image. Look at that. That GT3 Porcher has got a huge wang on it. But he's only got a tiny wing on the back of that 190. But he doesn't say anything more, does he? There's nothing more. Come on, give us the posts in the order that they're posted on, you son of a horrible. Where's this post from this morning? There it is, March the 25th. There was 5 that time. So we've only 2 more than it was. 4. Nobody's watching, listening, learning. No, I've bored you all to death. Happy days. I've just gone off on my own rabbit hole, haven't I, really? No, I'm not going to log in. Don't want to. Hate X. Hate Twitter. It's horrible. It limits my freedom of speech. Bastard. Yeah, a new big update is on the way. Yeah, we don't know what it is, and that's the frustration. He teases stuff, but we're going to find out tomorrow. Monday normally gives us an explanation, doesn't it? Yeah, exactly. The video trailer does drop Tuesday or Wednesday. They're going to tell us about other bits and pieces. I'm just having a mad moment. What is it? It's 11:30, that's why. It's not, it's after midnight, because the clocks went back to there, didn't they? And I'm probably tired. But I'm going on holiday in 24 hours' time, so tomorrow evening, right, let's wind up to the wind down. Tomorrow evening, we're going to have a little bit of the old, oh Christ, we're going to do some time trialing. We're going to do the one I've not got yet. I haven't even tried it. Silly little track, Alsace. We're going to try Alsace tomorrow in a GR4. During the day, I'm going to try and make a couple of videos so that there is something to go on whilst I'm away. Oh, and that's the other thing I've got to share with you folks. That's the other thing, just while we're talking. Has anybody collected their 2 million for beating the ring? Massive thank you to everybody that helped me out there. A 744 697 829th. Not bad for a fat old parsinogenic fella, is it? Not bad at all. Looking forward to it. You know what I'm not looking forward to with the update is the disappointment that's going to come with not the biggest update so far. I think I have too much expectations and I'm trying to wind that in. I know Key 25, our favourite, one of my favourite YouTubers for GT7, that is. There's only 3 or 4 of them. Key puts his neck on the line a lot, and he said last week the update would be on the 2nd of November, and I know he talks to Brian, to Tidgeny, etc., and I know he talks to a couple of the guys that are at the top of the tree. Genuinely, he gets good information. But he didn't have to say what he said last week. He didn't have to say it would be the 2nd. But okay, understood. Yeah, I probably should spend a lot more time with my missus, but she goes to bed at 8:30 every night. She goes, watches a junkie telly, whatever she wants to watch, and I play this. And only over the last couple of months have I started spending my weekends, all day at the weekends, trying to make videos. And I've got to find a happy medium for that. I've got to find an opportunity to just back away from making every video every day and give my missus some time back. And that's what this week's for, going away. So I think it's right that you don't do it at the weekends. I need to back off and just give my missus more time. But yeah, that was done today. That was paid up. We got that. And then I'm sans videos. I've got nothing else to post, so I've got to do something tomorrow for a couple of days. Tomorrow evening, as I say, we're gonna do the old Alsace GT4. I was gonna do some other bits and pieces, but that'll be it for tonight. Yeah, let your boy. Did you get your wheel fixed? There's the question. Or have you just persisted with it? Yeah. And on that note then, folks, I know you're 17 seconds up behind, so you're probably down here my questions. But it is time. It is work tomorrow for most people. Yeah, it's broke. You need to get that sorted, bud. You need to get that sorted. So, whilst I appreciate you guys are seeing just my smiley face in front of Ford versus Ferrari, um, you know this video making stuff is a little bit beyond me. I'm an old dude who's come to this later in time, and I just try my best. So, if there's any complaints about the videos, I will try and make them better. I do put a lot of time and effort into what comes out of them, and they might not seem as good as they could be. But, you know, I'm just playing the game and trying to do it. So we go with it. I am going to call it a night now, so thank you for dropping in. It was just an impromptu stream, which I effed up along the way. Crashed a few things. Failed to, what's the word? Failed to get the audio good. Failed to get the video good. And just messed things up, as I normally do. So normally I get to retake the video and go from there. But we'll see you. Good night, folks. Thank you very much for dropping by. We'll see you on the next one. All the best. Take care.